I guess, let's just jump right into it, The No, it's not gonna be the era, but I do owe you a. We just started. Why you gotta redeem that now, Gobi? All right. Yeah. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy with yourself and everything that you do. All right. So, Ace Attorney, the attorney of Ace. How is the screaming to video game ratio? I think it might be a little bit quiet. Ever so slightly. Just gonna, there we go. How given era? I don't have the proteins in my body that allow me to do a proper one. I biologically just can't do it. I'm sorry. I need surgeries in order to properly administer an era. Otherwise, I will die. How about an uwu? I can uwu. In fact, I have. I love that meme. It's got to be it's got to be a word in some other either it's a nicely photoshopped picture or it's that is a word in some other country where it's don't ooh penalty is $350. It's goddamn. That's a lot of money. Well, I mean, if the word don't, that's English. So it's probably just heavily photoshopped. All right, never mind. I've answered my own question here. But yes, ooh has a penalty of $350. All right. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. We're interrogating Engel here. Did I already hold it? Hold it right there. It's been a week. I gotta remember what the hell we're even talking about. Tell me more about this knife the subject was carrying. Well, I did say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organ. Why? Yes, when you're taking law school and becoming a prosecutor, you also got to take a biology lesson, That's fair. It's probably an edit from r/expand dong. Now, I've heard of just the meme that is expand dong, but I didn't know it was a subreddit. That probably makes a lot more sense. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, what? You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg? Phoenix, buddy, you're losing me. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Well! Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. I mean, Phoenix, and she's a bystander. It's not really up to her. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. I don't know. It's you're watching the crime unfold. It's not why didn't you stop it? It's well, I mean, you have no obligation. It's not like it's against the law. You didn't stop. The crime happened to this person. You didn't stop it. Therefore, you're also going to 10 years in the slammer. Actually, wait. I think that is a thing. The more I think about it, it depends on the crime. It depends on the Yeah, but that's mostly to do with money kind of stuff. If you knew something was happening but you did nothing about it, you're still kind of guilty, I guess. I forget what the term is. But I don't think it applies to murder. All right. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me. Okay.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? All right, for some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
Jesus, Phoenix. All right, somehow I always knew this day would come. Well, how do you know? Is it because of this? So 12-2. Goodman's note. Huh. What could it mean? You always knew this day would come. I mean, it is the date. Yeah, but that's Goodman up in there. Oh, I want to present this as like, oh, you knew, all right. Well, here's a letter. But it's got Goodman's name. So, like, Goodman wrote it. So it's not like she left it or anything. Okay, so you always knew this day would come. You know what? Risking it. Objection! No, it's not. That's a, yeah, okay. The witness statement is clear. Yeah, that's a we screwed up text box. Okay, I screwed up there. I thought I had something for a moment. Because I was like, I knew this day would come. Well, here's a piece of paper with a date on it. Haha. I win. Checkmate. Turns out that was not the case. Okay. Yes, you have many, many a boyfriend, if I remember correctly. Oh, is her necklace one of those, like, cut hot dog things that they do in Japan sometimes? If so, that's hilarious. All right. Okay, you finally honed Detectives Intuition at work. I don't know about that. All right. Through the wire fence, you saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. I got really nothing to present here. All right, so 512, 518. These are the times we're looking out for here. I want to see if I can do this. All right, in her right hand. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, let me... Can I examine the photo here? I just want to check it. Okay, so her right hand... Okay, yeah, the blood is kind of... Well, I mean, the blood is on the left side of the jacket. Huh? Am I on? I'm going to save just in case. I want to see how well I can do this without a tutorial. All right, in her right hand. If it was her right hand, why is the blood on the left side of the jacket? No. It's still on the right side. If it was in her right hand. Okay, well, okay. Let me look at that photo again. I'm screwing up my lefts and rights. Okay, so her right hand. So if she stabbed him, it would be in his left. Yeah. Yeah, so the blood's on the wrong side. So, look at this very photo. Look at this photograph. I did it! I actually, mind expansion. I managed to get something correct without the help of chat or... Oh, we're learning here. We're learning here. You're going to send an expand dong meme later. Isn't that like a Donkey Kong thing? I remember like Donkey Kong being associated with that. All right. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch, I would eat the salmon, and it's in a nice, beautiful little box. I would devour this lunch. Thank you, Angel. I'm sure this is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Never knew my life. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Damn it, that's not the reason. That's not why I chose the photo. It was which side the blood was on. That's... Phoenix! Come on, buddy. All right. Yeah, then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Well, Angle, got any words for that?
Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet, it is still stronger than you ever feeble, words. Yet, it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Well, shit. Yeah! And how can you tell that? Huh? Is there a timestamp? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? It is a black and white... but it is a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could... It's not... We don't know. It could be. It very, very well could be. Double barrel... Ray, why? Why you gotta load the double barrel shotgun? Just take me up behind the barn. Just be like, all right, this is it.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
Yeah, but the blood is on the wrong side of the coat. No problem
except you. Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Got a better idea. Yeah, objection. The side of which where the blood is. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. You're goddamn right it does. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. No, it's the side of the coat of which the blood is on. Make me feel smart, game. I figured something out. I don't want this to be because of luck. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order... What? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. Especially with that face, just a... She killed without pain or remorse. It was a predeterminated murder. Yeah, object! Predeterminated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? It was not predetermined. Oh, if it was not
I can't words this morning. Words doesn't exist. By the way, I managed to draw a Nyanjalette. Ah, hell yeah, let's go. Maybe, Ray. First degree murder time. Here's the thing. All right, so they're crowding around Edgeworth's car. New theory. Because Edgeworth, oh, thank you for this lovely close-up, Edgeworth. You're just looking into my eyes ever so dearly. Anyways, new theory that I'm formulating. Because Edgeworth won the award for, the best prosecutor in the whole wide world, I think Goodman and Chief Prosecutor Sky were going to sneak something in his car as like a little surprise, and then murder unfolded. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. That's the new theory I'm going with. And Chief Prosecutor, the reason why she's taking the fall is because she doesn't want to ruin the surprise for Edgeworth for being the best boy, Maybe, possibly. That's just what I'm just gonna, yeah.
The gloves you seem to tell a tale of predetermination.
Oh, sorry. Premeditated. I can't words. What is words? I need to read more books, Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, and this your testimony.
Oh yeah, the murder was planned. The rubber gloves proved it. Hold it. No, I want to hold it. Hold it right there. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? Yeah! You ever think about that?
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
Jesus. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Sure. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated, I can read, crime.
Ugh. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, mister.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show this wasn't premeditated.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We've already read the sentence.
All right, so I got to prove that it wasn't premeditated. All right. You knew like this day would come, blah, 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 living the thing, such and such. Hey, what do you know? Finally known. Through the wire fence, you saw them do shit. It was planned. It was planned, I tell you. All right. I present to you. All right. So, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So between 4 to 5:30. Fair enough. Late. How dare you, Nova? You know what you must do. You know the punishment. How dare. But hi, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so also, upon hearing Kaiba's voice properly, your Kaiba impression is terrible. I'm sorry. It is. It is. It's horrible. But I still attempt it. I don't care. That's just the one thing that goes through my mind when I attempt it. But I love him. He's like one of my favorite characters in all of anime, despite the fact I have never truly watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Repent. Never. Nay, I say. Okay, so I have to prove that she didn't... Okay, How do you prove that it wasn't planned? Can I check this? Oh, I can. Oh! Oh! Hi! What is this?
Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Vaughn.
God damn it.
I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime.
Well, I mean, you can if his visiting hours are good, you know. When she says that his name does have a kind of ring to it. What a terrible place to put, like right on the bottom. This thing would never sit flat. All right, I thought like maybe, you know. All right, let me. I can zoom in. Not that that matters at all. Damn, he got me both with the I don't care card and the no card. How am I gonna turn this around? You got the chair. You damn straight. I learned from the best. How about that? So, you know, you can pat yourself on the back a little bit there, Nova. All right. Can I check this? I can check everything. Ta-da!
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car.
If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights. I know.
He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps. Perchance.
It just goes to show, you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light.
Yellow just means speed the hell up before it turns red. That's all it means. Oh, I can't spin this one around? That's lame. All right, the parking lot with Edgeworth's car. How do I prove? All right, the rubber gloves proved it. And I don't know how proud I should be of the fact I made you better at bitter, pointless arguments. You know what? Shouldn't you be happy about the fact that, you know, not every victory is guaranteed and that you gotta like work for it, you know? Kind of like this game in a sense. All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna say it's the trophy here. Objection! Your Honor, what do you think about this? Nah, damn it. Yeah. No, I need to win all the time, easily, but that makes things boring. For instance, I've already lost 2 chances at... Okay. Ba. Alright, so now you always knew this would come, blah, 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 such and such, this and that. This, that, and the other thing. Murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. How do you know? What if she was just... All right, I've already read this one. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. It was not a premeditated crime. Impressive, blah, 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 such and such and the other thing. I know, we gotta prove. I can do it. I believe in the power of God and anime and friendship. All right, so The murder weapon you see in his toolbox. No prints. No prints because she was wearing gloves. A work of art. This is it. This cracks the case. I'm telling you. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. To what Huh. Is this it then? Because, I mean, if it was premeditated, then she let the dude bleed out for however long he was doing it. All right. Between 4 and 5:30, a single stab wound was found. If it was premeditated, why would she let him bleed out for so long? Could that be it? Could that potentially be it? He doesn't know how true what he said is. What did I say? What did I do? All right, the victim's memo found in the car's trunk. That's the date. Is that 6? What was that again? It's not 675. Isn't it like 615 or something? Have I saved? I've saved once. What do you mean, never mind? Now you... Why are you doing this to me? What did I say? What did I do? All right. Save and try everything. Yeah, but that's kind of like, I don't know. That's just brute force, you know? Could this be it? What is the purpose of this? It's a date. So it is that date, but it's Goodman. Goodman's note. It's his note. But I gotta prove that it wasn't premeditated. It was on the spot. Haha. Nope, alright, lost that one. Damn it! And how long have you been stuck here? You got an audience, boy. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Okay. No, I didn't. Wrong button. Okay. Objection. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I'm gonna save yet again. Might as well. There, now I'm just gonna try everything. Hopefully I don't die. I'm gonna try the note next. The murder was planned. Oh yeah? Can you explain this? Objection. No. Okay. One save file, Andy. Why would I need multiple save files? There's no branching paths here. Oh, yeah? Well... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I get it. I know. It was planned. Blah, blah, blah. I pressed the wrong button, okay? You always knew his day would come. The murder was planned. I present to you I mean, why, if it was planned, why would she let him die? Why would she let him bleed out? Why would, yeah. Yeah! Ah, I screwed up. Okay. Damn it. Corruptions, glitches, stuck with too low of a life bar, etc. Yes. I suppose. What do you mean too low? It's always 2, isn't it? Am I a 1 save file 82? I don't, if anything, I think it's fine. Hey, Ray. All right. Shit, I pressed the wrong button. I know. The rubber gloves prove it. Oh, yeah? Well, what about this? Damn it! Okay. Can I check this? Alright, so if it was planned... Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Can I just use the photo again? That would be hilarious. Alright. Some games can be unbeatable if you do things in a messed up order. Well then, that's bad on the video game, you know? Okay, so none of that. Did I already show the shield? I forget. I don't know what to do. The knife. The knife. The knife. The knife was the knife. Phoenix, what are you cooking? Let's see. Let's see. What are you cooking here? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mom, here prosecutors bad people. Oh, why is there a child in here? Or is it not a child and just, keep your kinks at home. Guide. No, never. You remember hearing about a game where if you use a specific save point before a difficult boss, the door to the boss closes forever and the game becomes unprogressible. Well, then that's just a shit game. Ever wondered how a knife had fingerprints? But it doesn't, though. It has no prints. Are there fingerprints on the knife that would contradict the gloves? You legally allowed to attend court from age 0. I mean, I suppose. But, like, why would there be a child here? Like, come on, I got jury duty. You're coming with me. Even though there's no jury in this case, but to each their own. And no, there's no fingerprints. It says right on the knife that there's no prints. We asked the witness to provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. Why is there no music? And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. This is true. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Take that, Angle! Oh. The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, start your... Oh, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Ah.
Order, order, order.
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
I don't know about that. Tisk, tisk.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. What are humbles? Is that a fruit? Takes notes. Huh? What?
I hope you were deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Are you for real? Again with this. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman.
Ma!
That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Ah, contradictory right there. I already got you there, Lana Skye.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I planned to kill the delivery boy?
Emma, no, that's, I mean, maybe.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Well, I already see a contradiction because I'm smart. Intended to kill him. Take that. Oh, sorry. Hold it. You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
I believe you just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Hey, just like me. Something's half-baked, all right, and it's you.
Phoenix, how dare you? Try not to confuse the defense, witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. How do you know that she called him? How do you know? You have proof that Miss Sky called him there? You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edwards, thoughts?
There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone.
But there is. She called her sister at the end of the murder. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered.
Yes, I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness?
Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Oh. Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Oh, wait. I didn't read that it was the judge still talking. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. How do you know? How do you know? What kind of grudge? The scary movie from Japan of the little kid that drowned? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Rookie. Have a lunchbox here now. What's inside? How am I supposed to know? See, we agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree? Yeah? Was that some Forrest Gump kind of shit? Life is like a box of chocolates.
I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty.
Judge, get your head in the game. This judge isn't very good with metaphors.
The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Oh yeah? Tell us more about how you know it was multiple stab wounds. Huh? Multiple stab wounds, my ass. A human machine? That's a contradiction. I mean, we're kind of like biological machines if you think about it. You know, just the joints and our bodily fluids and how they make us function and, you know, work. We're very mechanical in a sense.
Please, can't you find fault with something of substance? Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright? Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit.
Well, you say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? Oh, yeah, how many, Angel? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000. What difference does it make if the deed is done? Because of the autopsy report. How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Sure. Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know.
I do have an objection. Miss Stars turned out to be short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax, and even a really short wick will burn longer. Really? I mean, I suppose.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
All right. I got it, people. I got it. Again and again. Oh, yeah? Well, take a look at this. Lana. Or no, sorry. Angle. Lana's the one that we're trying to save here. Do you? Yes. Look at this. Objection! You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. Nah, I'm good. I like the rice and the fish ones better. You can keep. I'm sure you know what? Never mind. I'm always in the mindset of don't knock it till you try it. So yeah, if it's meant to be eaten, have at it.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Ed.
That was me, Judge!
What a hunk! He's my hero, really.
But I'm the one that objected to that. That's my hard work. Yeah, what about my objection? What the shit? Poison is meant to be eaten. Oh, is it now? Yes, because if it's injected, then it's venom.
Well, witness,
You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, you just had the perfect lunch just for this.
and, oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one would ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Oh,
We staring at boobies here? Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Oh, yeah?
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Her red
muffler. Muffler?
Her red muffler. What's she doing with car exhaust systems? Looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Miss Star had turned out to be a short temp. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Behave? No. Too bad. Alright, she intended to kill him. That's why she called the victim all the way to the thing. She dead. No. Alright. Hold it right there. What's a muffler? Exactly, her red muffler. Yes, like a Oh. She's like one of those old people, you know? Have a seat on the Chesterfield. Instead of just say scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck, so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. God damn. She's right. Miss Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Yeah. Huh? Because it's on her. And it was already on her to begin with.
Well, people love to mistake my beard for a...
I don't know about that. Maybe as a you know, because you're a 2D drawing, maybe, but IRL beards are kind of 3D. Just saying. A judge with a bib. That's why this place. You got it, Phoenix. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her crest. Oh, didn't she like hurt her hand or something? I forget.
However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound.
Apparently, Miss Star isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Star has turned out to be... Oh, okay, I get it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, well, I present... Is she even wearing it in the photo? Because in that flashback, I didn't see her wearing it. Oh, that's the wrong photograph. She's not even wearing her scarf. Hey, Angel. Objection, you little shit. Miss Star, I demanded...
The witness is clearly not suited for... The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim.
Edgeworth, why are you stealing my spotlight yet again? You son of a bitch.
And you've proven it yourself with this photograph.
Edgeworth, you're the prosecutor. I mean, thanks, but what the shit, man? Huh? But that can't be.
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
God damn, Edgeworth.
Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Jesus.
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Was my objection chopped liver? But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really?
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part...
I said that in my head. Emma, how did you hear that? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Well, Mr. Nyanja, right? What's a poppin'? Hello, Neko. How are you doing this fine evening? Welcome, welcome. Why my potatoes got bones in them? Moving on. Who is the lawyer? Everybody's the lawyer. She's a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. Edgeworth's a lawyer. Payback for beating him 3 times. Was it 2? I think it was. Yeah, it was 2. That voice fits the judge very well. Oh, thank you, Neko. I try. Enjoying the stream, to be honest? Hell yeah, let's go. Don't just move on. I am just moving on. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Well, I already see a problem here. If you're in, you saw it through the fence. You know, how can you go and arrest her if she's on the other side of the fence?
You're quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's still a snake, but all right. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No, thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
It's venomous, Emma. Actually, it's venomous. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, an oil drum. Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Roar. God damn.
A lot of sky.
Ho, 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 ho. All right. Back to business.
Very well, Mr. Red. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Judge is socked for a scarf. Is he now? Oh boy, I love when cases go into the architecture of the murder scene. Oh boy, I mean, I guess. We didn't need to jump into details about these creatures, thanks. What do you mean? Lana's making the lesbians flock like moths to a flame. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still gonna do a hold it on that. How do you know? So where was this partition on the floor plans?
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right. Yes, I remember it. Jeez, game. There was a wall there about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Oh, yeah? How can you do that with the fence in the way? You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. The fence! You're forgetting about the fence! Maybe I should press her for more details. Yes! Do it! I like to see on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was right there. Interesting.
She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link. Oh,
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing. The cough of Queen Lunch Lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence is about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the... Why? Why? Why are you so hung up on the scarf? She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. The car! The muffler on the car, I'm telling you.
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Yes! She was talking to Emma! By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. Emily, am I, Emily, please don't tell me that I was, you know... I was questioning you the whole time.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor's first attempt was to use the phone... Thank you, Neko. If you ever get around to Danganronpa 2, thank you for the hydrate. You'll know the true horror of the words octagon and the grape house. Octagon. I mean, the grape house I can understand being scary, but unless we mean like an MMA fight, you know? Oh my god, how did Emily get in the game? Get her out. I'm trying, Nova. I'm trying. Sus indeed. All right. Yeah, but the phone was broken. That's right. near the car. There was an emergency phone on the wall. Okay, so the cell phone was found near the car. However, if she tried to do this first, then how did the cell phone get on the other side? I think. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witness. A good witnessing witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Exactly. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was heard during the call made to Emma. All right, okay. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Yeah, but the cell was found on the other side of the wall. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookie. Okay. So she ran to the phone. Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. I'm saying this in regular voice so that I can get it, lodged in my brain. Then whatever. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time,
you climbed over the chain link fence.
Jesus. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? Huh?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
The chief prosecutor made an escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Hold it right there. She made to escape. Can you be more pacific? An emergency phone out of order. What a death service. Exactly. She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. But that was on the other side. An oil drum?
There was an oil drum laying on its side in the scene of the crime.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The parking lot entrance.
That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries.
I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So, Miss Sky tried to run.
I'm sorry my sister's so suspicious, Mr. Wright.
Not as sorry as I am.
But she didn't do it. You have to believe me.
All right. So, that's fine. I can believe that. Quickly caught up to her. Quickly is an overstatement, but whatever. When you arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. You and this goddamn scarf. All right, 1 minute. Let me see. She tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Thing is... okay. It doesn't say where the phone was found, unfortunately. So I can't really use that. Show your arms or hands? What do you mean, Neko? I'm lost. Nier is about to make an assault on your wallet with a hoodie they just released. Ah, is it cool looking? They made hoodies with the poems attached to 2B and 9S's weapons on them. How much is the hoodie? Is it like super expensive? Can we see that photo? This one, yeah, it's the parking lot. So like she was there, she climbed over the fence like a rabid animal to go and catch Lana. But like, the phone was found close to the car. But she's saying that she arrested Lana on the other side with the telephone. If she was gonna call Emma, why use the payphone? I think. I feel like this is the right choice. I have a feeling. $107? Yeah, that is pretty pricey for a sweater. But you know what? Yeah, I would. I would. All right, let's see. Let's see. Damn it. I should have saved. All right, I gotta save now. Now or never. I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay. Oh, boys. There's also a shirt and hat with the mackerel you can eat and die immediately from. They just couldn't handle the fish. All right. Chief prosecutor made an escape, but again, resistance is futile. Ah. She mentioned the muffler. But why? Mackerel specifically kills androids upon consumption. God damn. All right, I forget why this was such an important thing. Okay, what exactly did she say? Was talking on her phone. Okay, yeah, she ran to the phone. Couldn't use it. Well, how do you know she went to the phone? Could this be a thing? Like, how do you know that she went to the payphone? Because why would she go on the payphone if she could just use her cell phone? You know? I think. And you saw her doing this? Okay, yes. All right, I have to bring up the floor plan again. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yes. Yeah! Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would you have thought? Oh, well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
God damn.
Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. Aha! Take that. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. She's the murderer. She killed Goodman. And tried to blame it on Lana. What?
What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Grr.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie the witness has told to the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. No, I can't. I will save. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. I think, yeah, just what she saw. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone.
It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical.
Unless she was in A block to begin with. What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox?
Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that?
Huh?
Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant?
Oh, dang, she's right.
I mean, maybe she really did try to... Oh, maybe she really did see you try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here.
You ordered the patooey on rice, right? Patooey? Like watermelon and rice?
Mr. Wright,
What? No, get out of here with this. All right. Damn, I thought I had it for a second. I was like, yeah, but it turns out no. Okay, so yeah, so where she saw it. So she wasn't in B block. She had to have already been in A block the whole time. You know? Sorry, I've been ignoring you guys. My bad. That's for defense or punishment. Maybe. It's been a while. I forget the context. That wall must block view, and indeed it did. They can't be bought yet. Waiting for reservation to start is probably Google Translate for soon available for pre-orders. Hey, you can start saving, put some money away until they're ready to be pre-ordered. Yeah, good luck getting it. Hope it won't be out of sale in 2 minutes. I mean, it's a pre-order, so it shouldn't. Totally confidence get. Exactly. If I don't get it, I'll just descend further into madness. No biggie. No biggie, Please don't kill so many people. Try to, please. All right. No, Neko. Why would I ban you for that? No. Hi, Ray. Welcome back. You done working out? Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. So, yeah. So, it's going to be where she saw it. So, she was in A block the whole time. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie? I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Don't object me.
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed the crime was here. Well, to get the photo, it would have to be like around here. Wouldn't it? I mean, it's highly likely that's where she was.
You think? It's highly likely. Your cavalier attitude stands in stark contrast to your feeble argument, Mr. Wright.
But it does. But it does. It's on the other side of the fence, and it's an A block. What do you mean? Security room? But how did she get the photo of Lana? You know, if it was the security room, because that's on the other side of the wall. I don't know. Shit! God damn it! All right. Your kids, you and your kids are watching babies biting on lemons. Oh, that's adorable. It's funny when parents do that. They just make like sour faces. I love it when the kid goes for like a second bite. That's when it's the best. CCTV. Ah, true. Very true. All right, she lied about where she saw it. All right, that would mean... All right, objection. I get it. All right, so yeah, I'm going to try the security office. This safety pin is making the act of putting on headphones a dangerous game. Why? How big is it? All right, security room. Yeah, take that. Maybe. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? Why are many other places where she could have seen the phone?
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being a part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? Well? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Why you gotta bring in sexism? This got nothing to do with this.
Order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty Oh, yeah. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Because she did it! She the murderer!
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
Objection! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Ha.
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Okay, so Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B Block. She must make a vital... Oh, it must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Difference in lighting. Distance to the crime, yes. Well, angle of view to the crime. Huh. The FNAF room, indeed. If you put them on wrong, it could disturb the wood and make it reject, maybe. Ah, I see. Don't want to upset the wood. I guess technically, yeah, the angle of view to the crime, but also the distance. They both kind of fit. It could be both, 1 and 2, but 3 seems funny. 3 is funny. 3's kind of dumb. But I'm not going to do it because then I'll have to, like, reload my save. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
Well, the security guard station is on the 2nd floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime.
And this is important. Why?
What do you mean? Dude, what the shit? Come on. Come on. Oh, I didn't save. I should save before every decision now. Damn it. The witness lied about where she saw it. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Objection! Thank you for the fish. I will slaughter all that you love. Serves you right, I guess. All right. I get it. Yes, I know. So it's not the angle. But what? Save. Yes. Because of that, I'm going to do the lighting one just because it's funny. It's a difference in lighting.
Lighting? What does that mean?
Well, it means, see the security guard station's on the 2nd level. So she would have seen the crime in better lighting conditions.
And this is important. Why?
Okay. Ah, Jesus. Yes, load. One day you'll catch it and I'll be impressed. There's a basket below my feet, Neko. Don't worry. All right. I guess the distance to the crime. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
We're up a level, buddy. What she saw is not in the question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness.
You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? What the hell? Wheels. Squid wheels. 10K. It was nice being here. You guys are awesome. You guys are... Well, oh, shit. I just looked at the time. Actually, yes. I do actually have to go. I was going to make it as a joke, but I mean, like, I am... Woo! So thank you for the threat. That was nice. It made me realize what time it was. All right. So thank you all for being here. It's been hella fun. Hella awesome. I appreciate yous. And I will see you all in the next. Bye-bye. Later, skaters. How many food did she bring to the room? I mean, she's just got, like, she brought the whole truck. Like, the truck is, like, just outside the door. She has, like, a conveyor belt. Damn it. We've almost kept them here. Almost. But not quite. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care. And yes, hopefully you all have an amazing rest of your fine morning, evening, or nights, depending on time zones. And yes, good luck at work and good luck with the rest of your day. Thank you for streaming. Well, thank you for being here. Badoo. Jabadoo. See you later.